Hello guys, this weekend it's Manchester United versus Brighton at Old Trafford. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff, so let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. Oh no, and welcome back to the Matchday Live. It's me, Dan, back again, and this weekend it's Manchester United versus Brighton at Old Trafford. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff, and the team I've gone for, well, to be honest, I don't know what team it's going to be. We could see Fernandes on the right, but it would be nice to see Pellistri start. I think he deserves a start, even though, you know, I think he deserves a start. Let's just give him a go. Why not? I think him and obviously Rashford up top. I think Højlund will start this weekend. And obviously, I think Amrabat and Casemiro will play as well as Fernandes. I reckon it will be Delo as left back as well. And confirmed today as well, Martinez and Lindelof are available for this weekend, and obviously Wan-Bissaka at right back, and then obviously Onana in net. So we'll talk about that in a second. So let's play match, and let's talk about the last league result, which was a draining 3-1 victory to Arsenal. We lost to Arsenal 3-1. It wasn't a 3-1 game. If anything, it should have been 1-1. It's just, you know, poor defending right at the depth, and we just got unlucky as well in the end. But we were, I don't know, to say the least, like, we didn't really get going against Arsenal in the first half. You know, we only had one chance, and the only chance the only one chance we had, we scored. It was through Rashford on the left. Great counter attack from Christian Eriksen through to Rashford, and then Rashford controlled it and then put it past Ramsdale. So then that was 1-0, and then literally, a minute later they scored from kickoff. It was a typical Man United thing. They did that last season at the Emirates, where we scored and then they scored straight away. And to be honest, I didn't think it was going to come, but it did, and it was a poor from United in the end. So yeah, we went into half time 1-1. Lucky to be. Oh, go on in Højlund. Lucky to be 1-1, I'd say, because Arsenal had the chances, and you know, obviously they took one with our equaliser. But yeah, it was a nice even first half, I would say. Second half, you know, again, pretty much not much quality in the game. Second half, until like the game just kind of exploded. United got a goal from actually before that, Arsenal had a penalty ruled out, which I thought it was pretty much the same like the Rashford one a couple of weeks ago. You know, Havertz he didn't get fouled, but he kind of, you know, made it look like he got fouled. So in the end, it was overturned. But then we did get a goal through Garnacho, which was literally millimetres offside. It was questioned by Ten Hag, you know, why was it offside when it didn't look like it was offside, but from different angles and other things, you could see it was offside. So it was lucky. It was unlucky. We was just unlucky in that game, and then literally, of course, where we scored, Arsenal did get a late goal through Declan Rice. There's a poor defending from United. Yet both Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans was out on at that point. I was like, oh my God, what is happening? And both of them don't pick up Declan Rice at the back post. We were warned in the first half, you know, that they do like to have someone at the back post, and in the end we you know, gave them that goal, and then literally a couple of minutes later we had a goal. They had a goal again. It was Gabriel Jesus literally on the counter attack. Obviously we went all out attack and tried to get that equaliser. In the end we didn't get it, so we lost the game 3-1, but we did get to see Højlund, and it looked like Højlund could be a player for us, but it was just unlucky that he only had a couple of minutes against Arsenal. But on those couple of minutes, you know, he roughed up that Arsenal defense, and they didn't know what to do with him, and it showed that he's got some pace as well. So if we could see that against Brighton, it would be nice to start him against Brighton. If Ten Hag doesn't start him against Brighton, I do not. Oh my days, what a goal that is! Um, if he doesn't start against Brighton, I do not know. He played in the internationals. Did he get a goal in the internationals this week? I'm not too sure, but you know, he needs to start over Martial for me. Martial on the bench is not too bad to have, but for me, he looks like that type of player who's, he looks like a Haaland type of player. And hopefully, this weekend against Brighton, we might get to see him all for 90 minutes, and hopefully we get to see, get his first United goal. It would be nice. So let's just see what happens with that. But obviously, there's no international break without Man United. Oh, well, go again. There's no international break without Man United. It didn't start that very well. Obviously, the situation with Anthony, it doesn't look good for him. It doesn't look good for him, even though there's loads of evidence against him and stuff like that. Literally the same situation as Greenwood, about a couple of women, saying about Anthony, and then literally after the Arsenal game, we had the whole Sancho situation, and it looks like Sancho could be done at this club as well. Basically, Ten Hag came out and said, through again. I was about to say it could be 4-0. It was unlucky. We were, Ten Hag said about why didn't Sancho play against Arsenal. He pretty much said that in training that week before, he didn't really show his, he didn't really show his commitment to the training and stuff like that. And obviously, Sancho came out and said that, tweeted pretty much and on his Instagram and put a statement out basically saying, the gaffer's lying, we shouldn't be. That's offside, surely, or not? Yeah, it is offside. Basically saying like he did give 100%, and it did put it his way. It was him against Ten Hag, and obviously Ten Hag's the boss. So it's nice to see that he's put the nail down in the. Well, he's put the. He's questioned Sancho's commitment to the team, and it doesn't look like is going to be that good as well, because obviously there's been a statement now. Literally all this week has been statements on all of Man United players. Obviously, the only statement that we didn't get is obviously the club has been sold. There's only one statement that United will look forward to, us United fans, that the club's been sold, and the Glazers are out. But I don't know. I do not know. It's I don't know. I literally don't know. It looked like everything was going bad to worse. And then we had the news about Amrabat. He could be out for injury because he came. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky there. Brighton. It looked like United was going to lose him for an injury, but apparently it was only a precaution. And what's his name came out today. Ten Hag did come out today, and it said it's only a precaution. He's trained all week, so that's good. But obviously we are down a couple players. Sancho, obviously ain't going to be playing for us for a while, unless he apologises. Anthony, we don't know how long he's going to be out for. We've literally got Rashford, Garnacho. Okay, Martial could play on the wing. What I don't want to see is Garnacho played out on the right or Rashford played out on the right this weekend. If we do that, then he's wasting the talent there. And I don't know. It would be nice. You could see Bruno Fernandes there, and then maybe Eriksen as the number 10, or as the number 8, and then we have Amrabat and Casemiro as the holding midfielders. I think we will play them both this weekend, just because obviously it is Brighton, and Brighton are a good team. Talking of Brighton, obviously they beat Newcastle that weekend. They beat Newcastle 3-1, and then but they did lose to West Ham. So I reckon that United might have a chance this weekend, but Let's see. Let's see. I'm not going to put any. I can't really predict it because you don't know what United's going to turn up. And that Arsenal game, pretty much ruined it. If we won that game against Arsenal or drew that game, it wouldn't be too bad. But now that we lost against Arsenal, it's not looking good for us. And obviously, last time Brighton came to Old Trafford, we lost 4-0. So we can't do that again. Obviously, De Zerbi's been, Brighton are quite a good team this season. It looks like it could be a good season for them. Obviously, they've got Champions League, and we've got Champions League this week. We've got Champions League this week, haven't we? Or is it next week? I'm not too sure, but they've got Europa League. Sorry, not Champions League. Have we got Champions League this week? I'm guessing we have, or is it when? Yeah, we got. Oh Christ, we got Bayern Munich on Wednesday. Oh blimey! So we're away in Germany after this game against. We're away against Germany. We are away against Bayern Munich in Germany after this game. So we need to get a good win to go into that Bayern Munich game, which I doubt that we'll beat Bayern Munich at their place. But you never know. But yeah, so it's not been the best weeks for United. And to cheer us up, it would be a good thing to see us beat Brighton this weekend at Old Trafford. Get us back to winning ways and hopefully, get us into a good form. Hopefully start a run of good form. But all I could see is maybe a draw against Brighton and then a loss against Bayern Munich. It's not looking good. It is not looking good for us. The only good thing, obviously, we got Martinez. He's going to be playing this week. Hopefully, he should be playing this weekend. And Varane and I think Mount's not available just yet. And Kobe Mainoo's not available yet either. So we are down a couple of players, but obviously the good thing is that we've got our two centre backs that we can play in Lindelof and Lisandro Martinez. Because if we had to play Harry Maguire or Johnny Evans, we could be seeing like 4 or 5-0 against Brighton, which I can't see the Old Trafford being happy about it. So for my score prediction, do you know what? I reckon, I'm going to go for a draw. I think United will get a draw. I think Brighton will be too good for us. They'll get a goal, but I think we'll get a goal as well. Maybe Højlund. We need to give the fans something to cheer about, and if we can get that this weekend against Brighton, that would be good. So I'm going to go 1-1, but let's see. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score predictions below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.